Hey guys, what's happening? Good evening from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Welcome back to the channel with another fragrance episode. Today's episode is going to be on a niche house, and this is for the first time I'm doing this house talk because I haven't experienced any of these fragrances before. So I've been testing some of these, and I want to say a few things before I start. So the house you're talking about is Byredo, and I have put down all the notes because I'm going to be reviewing 4 fragrances in one video, and I'll try to give you a brief idea on each based on my liking. So remember, these are just my opinion and these are not absolute. Of course, I'm not a professional perfume analyst or perfume maker or perfumer. So I'm just like a user. I'm just giving you my point of view on these fragrances. So thanks to Masud bhai for providing me with these. Beautiful. These are like 12 ml travel atomizers. Okay, these are official travel atomizers. These are very pricey. So these fragrances are all unisex. They come in 50 and 100 ml. Very very expensive fragrances. So they are based in Stockholm, and this is their like that's where they're basically based. That's what I'm trying to say. So I have 4, as I told you, and I have set them according to my liking, from the least favorite to most favorite. And I wanted to try actually 2 other fragrances from these houses. I am looking forward to try them. They are called Pulp and Gypsy Water. So these 2 are really on my top list. Like, I want to try this year. One of my resolutions are I want to explore a lot more niche houses if possible, sample or whatever, decant travel atomizers. I would do it. I would do review, try and review. So first of all, before I start, the winter in Bangladesh is almost fading away. So this fragrance is my scent of the night. 2 on my 2 side of the neck, Chanel Allure Sport Au Extreme. This is based on musk and orange blossom, orange flowers, neroli, fresh, sort of like a sweet tonka bean kind of fragrance. So now let's hit it. So the first fragrance, they're all in like these papers. So I sprayed them around 1 hour ago. So I got the dry down, and I'll let you know the notes. Who is it for? When to wear it? Is it for you? And stuff like that. So first of all, the one I'm gonna review is Flowerhead. Okay, if you can see the name, Flowerhead. So this fragrance, I believe, is not one of the most hyped ones. I haven't seen that many reviews, at least not to my knowledge. So I've been testing it. So this fragrance, according to Fragrantica, I got all the information, 2014 release, and this is actually classified as green floral. Okay, so the top notes in these are angelica, cranberry, lemon. Mid notes are jasmine, sambuc. Green notes, think the tuberose and rose petals. Sorry, I can't even read my own handwriting. Horrible. The base note, you get suede and ambergris. So very interesting sort of a notes breakdown. Let's see how this smells and what I got. So this fragrance smells very nice, fresh, floral kind of fragrance with touch of green. It reminds me of one fragrance I reviewed like last month or 2 months back, and it's kind of love it or hate it kind of fragrance. For me, you guys know I'm not a very big fan of floral fragrances, so it's kind of like, for me, it's a love or hate kind of fragrance, very daring kind of fragrance. That greenness, it gives sort of like a freshness, and that ambergris sort of gives this salty sea accord that actually gives that backbone to this fragrance. At least on a dry down, that's what I'm getting. So it's like a floral green ambergris sort of a combo, and it has that distinctive note of cranberry up top. First 1 hour to 2 hours, you're gonna get the cranberry juice. So imagine something of that nature. Kind of weird combo, but I think it works. It's gonna be more for women. I think men, I don't see it wearing it unless you're really like a connoisseur of fragrance, perfume or something. But I think this fragrance will appeal to a lot more women. It will suit women more. So this fragrance reminds me of another fragrance that I reviewed, as I told you, is this one, Gucci Bloom Acqua di Fiori. Okay, this fragrance I feel has similarity to this, not the same, but got the same vibe. So if you like this one, Gucci Bloom Acqua di Fiori, this got some very beautiful florals with a touch of green. Okay, so if you like this one, this is kind of like similar genre, but both fragrances last a very very long time. So longevity is very very good on both these fragrances. But will I use it to my personal liking? No, but to the quality of the fragrance, I'll give this, I mean, like, be honest, I'll give frankly 7 out of 10. That's my analysis on that one. So that's the first one, least favorite. Moving on to the next one, This is gonna be Mojave Ghost. Sorry, my pronunciation is not that great. Mojave Ghost is, I think, is a fragrance. The genre is Oriental Floral. It was introduced also in 2014, same year release. And this fragrance, it smells really nice. So the thing is, its top is really weird. I never heard of these notes before, so I'm not gonna pretend like I know what these are. Like, here, what's up? I don't know. Top are ambrette and something called sapodilla. Okay, sapodilla. Should have studied on those, but I don't know, so I just I don't know. But this has these two opening. Okay, the mead, I know these notes more: violet, sandalwood, magnolia, and at the base you get ambergris and cedar. So the ambergris is sort of like present in this at the base as well, and I think this smells really, really, really beautiful. It's really nice. I mean, why is it number three? I'll let you know, because the next two I love it a little bit more. But this fragrance also, I feel, is for women. It will suit them more. But if you're a dude and if you like enjoy nature, this is a very natural sort of smelling kind of fragrance. You can smell the magnolia. It is beautifully done in this. Okay, if you smell those florals, you can smell it in this fragrance. Very nice, very smooth, nothing to shock you. Like the Flowerhead, the previous one could be a little bit green, that might shock you. This one is just easy love. So this fragrance, if you love Chanel Eau Tendre, I think that's the fragrance. uh, if you like that one, I don't have that fragrance, but I reviewed it. I'll leave the link below. If you like that one, this reminded me of that fragrance. Okay, so yep, longevity is quite good, but projection is not. It's like so. It doesn't project like jump out of his skin. It's like a light sort of a summery spring kind of fragrance. I think very pretty fragrance. Okay, so this fragrance, the ambergris, I don't really detect it much. All I detect is that sort of florals and light hint of florals. Uh, Something fresh behind, maybe the violets. So it's a combination of those two are prominent to my nose, and these are just initial impressions anyway. So I'll give this like 8 out of 10. Good fragrance, solid fragrance. Longevity is not as good as the previous one, like Flowerhead, but the smell, it's nice. Okay, so this is number second, like number 3. So moving on to number 2. These two, the next two are my favorites. I really like them, but the number 1 I love the most. Okay, so the third one is called Oud Immortel. Okay, you can see the name. This fragrance is for people who like oud. Okay, because the name itself is there, and the immortal is a floral note that's been utilized in, I think, Sunshine Man. I think it's the same note. Okay, so Oud Immortel was released in 2010. Okay, and it's classified as Oudi Shipra. At the top you get cardamom, incense, limonello. I don't know, limoncello. Sorry, limoncello. No clue what that is. I'm guessing some sort of lemony sort of note. And the meat you get patchouli, agarwood, Brazilian rosewood, and papyrus. The base you get oak moss, tobacco. Very rich notes breakdown. So this fragrance, the incense note, it's taken from something like a holy Indian history, like they mention some sort of historical background. It has those incense were used back in the time in mentioned in the Hindu religion. Okay, so what I really get from it, it's going to really surprise you. In the opening, I sniffed it. I didn't even look at Fragrantica. Okay, I got the vibe of one designer fragrance. It's going to shock you really. Paco Rabanne Black Excess. If you like this fragrance, this and this has almost identical opening. Not identical, but it has similarity. Okay, imagine you put, like, this one is strawberry, pineapple, lemony, citrus kind of opening. It's fruity, beautiful, like a nice chocolate much later, covered by strawberry covered chocolate. No, chocolate covered strawberries. Sorry. If you like that, imagine you put some incense note on top of that. That's how this one opens. Okay, so it stays like that at least for an hour or so. So that's where the similarity ends. Afterwards, it's gonna go more towards that beautiful oudi. I think it gets a little bit smoky oud sort of fragrance. The Brazilian rosewood, yes, that perhaps is the note that I'm looking for, and it gets a little bit dark, but not too dark. I really like this fragrance a lot. This one, it's kind of like fragrance, kind of mysterious, and the name itself is like Oud Immortel. It's like amazing. The name, it's winner. Okay, so the base, the oak moss and tobacco. I mean, oak moss is banned in many fragrances, as far as I understand, but I don't detect so much oak moss. Even if there is, it's very, very nicely done. It's not those wild powerhouse type. So this fragrance is kind of interesting, that cardamom, the incense, and that zesty opening, slowly turning into this darker agarwood, Brazilian rosewood, papyrus, and patchouli. Base is that tobacco. You get sort of those feel, but not prominent tobacco, right? So it's an incense based fragrance that has some woody backbone and some citrus freshness up top. I really highly recommend this. This one I'm gonna give 9. Okay, so it's getting better and better with time. It has good performance also. I tried it on my skin, good performer. The projection, it's okay, not bad. Okay, so this fragrance I would wear it in, let's say, somewhere between transition between winter and summer. Last one, this is my favorite. This fragrance is one of those fragrances I really want to try from this house. It's called Oud d'Afrique. Okay, Oud d'Afrique. If you cannot read it, yeah, there you go. So this fragrance, I love wearing this. Excuse me. Yeah, so sorry about that. The phone was ringing. So anyway, I was saying the 2 other fragrances I really want to try was Pulp and Gypsy Water, and the third one was this one, Oud d'Afrique. So this fragrance house, I would say thanks to Manny Cascade Sense. He loves this house and he liked a lot of these fragrances. I think his channel was the first channel that I saw where this fragrance was being sort of featured. Maybe he was one of the earlier reviewers who reviewed this house. So this fragrance, is just amazing. Perhaps something my psychologically I am kind of biased towards this kind of fragrances, because this is like a fragrance, it just suits us a lot more because we live in a tropical country, tropical zone. It's really hot. You need something refreshing that's just going to cheer you up, something refreshing. This is a refreshing, beautiful, fruity fragrance. So this one is inspired by Paris in late 1920s by the African culture. Okay, so that, I guess that's the summary of it. And it's classified as woody, citrus, aromatic. I'm sorry, I'm really reading a lot from the book. 4 fragrances, you cannot remember everything. And top note on this are mouth-watering black currant. That's the first note. Then I don't know how to spell this. Tagits, okay. African orange flower, beautiful. Amalfi lemon, beautiful. And bergamot, okay, beautiful, beautiful. Citrus is up top and fruitiness. It's like a carnival. The meat you get cyclamen, jasmine, violets. At the base you get vetiver, Virginia cedar, and musk and amber. Okay, that's your notes breakdown. Forget about notes breakdown. Let me just tell you in short what it is. This is a citrus, like fruity, like you just intense. You take like a whole lot of fruits, especially huge amount of blackcurrant. You put a lot of citrus. You put this one, the African orange flower. You put everything in one big container, just compress it, and whatever you're gonna remain with, that beautiful aroma is gonna come to you, hit your face, is the opening of this beautiful fragrance. There is a clone of this one from Zara home. I think it's called Tonka Wood. I reviewed that one. I'll leave the link below as well. You can check it out. So on the dry down of this fragrance, it smells like that Zara smells kind of 60-65% similar to this one. Now I know because I sniffed them both now. But the beauty of this fragrance, just fresh out of the shower. Imagine those beautiful fruity shampoo that you use, or body soap, or body, I don't know. I'm really excited about this one. I really love it. So you just come out of the shower smelling like all tutti frutti, and in a good way, and your hair smells like wavy, fresh, like tropical freshness, freshy goodness. This one fragrance, you can, take it for your vacation. Imagine you're staying in the hotel, you just spend the whole day on the beach, by the beach, suntan. You just enjoy the sun, you just enjoy the swim in the, deep sea, not deep sea, by the beach, and you have like all salt all over you, and then you just come and take a shower, just refreshing shower. Your room has the AC, you have the beautiful sunset, like view from your balcony, and you just enjoying that from your hotel. It's like exactly that's how I portray this one. Like, imagine this one, it's just gorgeous. It just lasts lifetime. It just lasts a long time for this kind of fragrance. It lasts more than any of these other 3 that I mentioned just now. This one is perhaps a full bottle worthy. Even the price tag is very high on these. I think these are like $350 for a small bottle, or baby bottle, I don't know. But I would love to invest in this one because I love this truly. It's one beautiful creation. So this one I'll give it perfect 10. It went from 7, 8, 9, 10. That's how I set them up. So check this fragrance out. It's beautiful, and it's called Oud d'Afrique, 2009 release. It's beautiful. So So that's my talk on this Byredo fragrances, 4 of them. And if I do reviews on more, I will update it here. You guys can check it. Definitely you will know. And I guess I'm very happy. Thanks Masud bhai for lending me this precious travel atomizers. I will cherish them and I will enjoy them a little bit more. Everybody have a very nice day. Enjoy your winter fragrances before winter says bye bye in our subcontinent. I'll see you soon. Perhaps tonight, one more review. Maybe just one more. Bye bye.